For the next part of making the Ottoman into a vanity, I wanted to figure out where I wanted to put my brushes. I had these cork mats that my husband had, and he had them for years, didn't use them, gave them to me, asked if there was anything I could do with them, and I've just had them sitting in my craft box just trying to use them up. So today what I wanted to do is figure out how I want to have my brushes laid out. I changed my mind on the tray idea earlier. It just used up a lot of space and wasn't massively effective, and I'd prefer if they were a little bit more upright. So what I've decided to do is take the cork mat, I've marked it out on the back of the seat where I want it to go, and then I'm going to be reusing the elastic from the brush holder that I used to use for my brushes and mount that up on the lid. First mistakes I made was using scissors to cut the cork mat. Later on I realised that I could have used the little ruler gouteline that I had, and it would have been a lot neater. As it was, once I painted everything, you couldn't really notice, but it was just a small little thing that later on just annoyed me a bit, because if I just thought about it, it would have been a tiny bit neater, but it's not the end of the world. And one of the things I also did was marked out everything on the mat, because sometimes I reverse things and that's not always something you want to do. So I marked it out on the mat, then I used the gouteline to cut the top part, marked everything out again, and then I used the ugliest glue stick that I could find. I never use these glitter glue sticks, so I like using them on stuff that I'm never going to have to look at. Stuck them down, made sure that they were really firmly fixed, and then I moved on to painting them. And on a small side note, I did not realise just how much paint cork can absorb. It took forever to dry. Okay, so it's staple gun time, and I hope this works, because I have about 8 staples in here, and once they're used up, that's it. So I'm going to have to be sparing. I'll start on the sides first, work my way in, and then see what I end up actually using. Hopefully I won't run out, because if I do run out, I have no idea where to get replacements for this, and I don't know when I'll be able to get replacements, so hopefully I won't run out before anything absolutely vital needs to get done. And then I'll have a brush holder, hopefully, by the end of the day. Once I'd fixed the sides in, I realised that I wanted a few more dividers. It was just a little bit too easy for the brushes to rattle around. So I added 2 more points where I wanted to fix down the elastic and just nailed those down. And I was very pleased when I was done with this, because all the blood was rushing to my head and I was getting a little dizzy. Okay, please be it. Should be the final solution for the brushes. I think I am going to make something else for things like the lash applicators and the tweezers, because I'm not too keen having them tucked in with the brushes like that, so I might make a little magnetic area on the lid for them to just clip into, but for the moment it's another step in the right direction. If you like my content and want to follow me on Patreon, that's where you can find my early content, extra content, and see the thought process behind things like my books, cover designs, videos, and artwork. You can also find me on Instagram, but the best place to follow me and make sure that all my new content is sent directly to you is through my website and the mailing list. On the top right hand corner, you put your name, the email you want your new content to be sent to, and that's it. You're done.